2019. I was about to say 18 for some dumb reason, but never mind. It's 19. I got it right. It says it right there. Master Swan Open, the number 29. I am your host, Steelmold. Steel like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. And with me is Quirky by name, Quirky by nature. I already said his name. His name is Quirky.
No, it's actually a quickie or query or
Query or
Yeah.
Quirky. So that's it's
Yeah.
like a cookie, but we're crook. I don't know. Yeah, we are setting up to cast Startup versus S-River. So get your mattresses ready. We're going to World of Sleepers.
Get your mattresses ready.
Get your mattresses ready. We do have our parallel cast here today. Our German caster, Maralekos. Go ahead and type exclamation point GER cast, GER cast, and that will take you to his channel. Go ahead and give him a follow. Yep, there you go. That's the one. It's been there for 2 minutes. You have no excuse. Still waiting for everyone to be ready. Yeah, so this is a rematch from the last MSO, in which these two found themselves against one another in the final match, the final series. Also, I'm just checking if this. Yeah, they also fought one another in the semifinals. So it's a rematch of a rematch.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone's ready. Let's get to it. Double checking that I haven't forgotten anybody. Let's go.
Vancouver ref, yep. Alright. Everybody's playing the right race. And we have to see how long the cannon rushes will take.
I mean, look, Starduck did say he wants to incorporate more macro builds into his play.
Yeah, you can
Keep
macro
in
with
mind-
cannons.
And keep in mind, his cannon rushes did not work against S-River. Yes, in last MSO is 5-1 in maps against S-River. So S-River won 5 maps on a Starduck. And Starduck won only 1. So, you know, maybe the cannon rushing isn't the best approach right here. But I don't know, we'll see, because we are, everyone, on World of Sleepers. World of Sleepers. The best mattresses in the Comprula sector. Introducing our new line of drone mattresses. They're spiky. They're,
They can evolve to your needs.
yeah, they're. And I don't want to sleep on those. They're creepy and weird. It's like, you know, you have mattresses with bed bugs.
Yeah.
These mattresses are made of the bed bugs. Anyway, in the northeast corner of the map, about to be cannon rushed, representing Winter Gaming Ladder Heroes, current reigning Master Swan Open champion. Our orange Zerg, it is S-River. And on the same side of the map. Oh! It's a fake out, it's a cancel. It's a foot. It's a foot.
Well,
Our pink Protoss. Give it up for Veterans of Risk's Starduck. I was waiting for this zoom in. To set the scene. Alright. And drone runs around on the map, but Starduck is following. Wait, it doesn't want any shenanigans to follow foot.
yeah, taking 2 gases and going straight into roaches is what you should do as against a cannon rush if you know that it's not going to be in your main or your natural. So getting those, so you can get the Ravagers out early, bail down those cannons, but
in this kind of situations, you have to stop thinking like a Zerg and start thinking like a Protoss. Because you're on one base, and every unit that you make counts, and you want the beefy ones, not the cheaper ones. Right, drone runs around, tries to find any more proxies or just to keep Starduck busy. Link Team 6 is getting to Starduck's base. The wall is indeed a wall, I believe. Yes? Yep. It is. Cannon is being built to defend here. Should be up in time before this pylon ever drops down, but they might be able to snipe the Cybercore, which is a good catch. Let's see, Starduck might have to bring some units to defend something. Does he have anything? He has nothing.
No, he has probes. He has probes.
His problem cannons. So he already sets up another cybernetic score. Anyway, this one goes down. The Zerglings really need to get the hell out of here. They actually had an opportunity to run right into the base, but maybe it's best to just keep them around for scouting. Because you know, probes can stand up to Zerglings.
Yeah.
When they're small numbers. I don't want to just run them in there and have them die. I like this position of the hatchery. It's annoying because it's on the other side of the
minerals.
Mineral barrier. But it's probably not going to be scouted by Starduck. He's not going to check for it over there. Okay, so Immortals are being prepared. First Immortal is out there. The first unit he makes is an Immortal.
Well, Immortals, like especially in the early game against PPC, are really tough. And especially if you only have low numbers of roaches and queens, they'll just tear through them. So once he gets the Warp Prism, which he's getting next, he can just infinitely micro that.
Yeah,
and with ship bags as well. This is what he usually does. So we have seen him do this multiple times.
Esther, in the meantime, is using his links to scout, see what's what. Sees the robotics facility, so kind of knows what's going on now. But is it a little bit too late?
I know there's a fight going on.
This is not an essential pylon. It's a bit of a waste of firepower right now for Esther. But that Warp Prism is low on health. There's a lot of queens here. Yeah, that Warp Prism is in danger.
Shield barriers are down, but now there should be enough to defend.
We're starting to lose a lot of units. Starduck so far hasn't lost any of his 2 units. The one Immortal and the Stalker. Esther already down 2 queens and 2 Ravagers. It's the power of shield batteries and Warp Prisms.
And now Starduck has found the natural.
Yeah.
It will take a long time for Reba to actually fight.
But he's gonna catch the Warp Prism. One of the buys actually catches the Immortal, so it does some damage. If only he knew where that Warp Prism was.
He still couldn't have shot her because he didn't have high ground vision, so...
No, I mean, if he knew, if he had like an overlord there. That's what I mean. If he had high ground vision, he could have kept sniped that out, and this game would have looked very different. Alright, manages to power, so no more reinforcements for Starduck. Not from these buildings. We can use the Warp Prism actually to repower those.
But you kinda need those, so...
I don't think I've ever seen the Warp Prism being used to power a building.
I literally just played a TVP where it happened. Was just laddering his turn earlier today. It's low elo, man. I forgot how ridiculous.
Pylon goes down again. So the Immortal gets delayed even more. Oh, Starduck did lose one of his Immortals.
No. He still only has one Immortal, right?
I don't know. It's in the unit stab. There's an Immortal. And a Stalker.
I actually didn't see that.
I
know he lost the Stalker, but...
The robotics bay gets devoured immediately. Oh, that immortal is very low on health. There are no shield batteries anymore here. Okay, he's repowering the robotics facility.
Yeah, trying to pop out that second immortal.
Yeah, Esriver is trying to find an angle here, maybe desperately trying to get that immortal, but it will finish.
All the plates are down. Actually,
yeah, this is very dangerous for Esriver. Still very dangerous, but it does end the immortal production.
For now.
Yeah, and keep in mind, he still has his mining natural base here. And he hasn't lost a lot of drones. Only 2 drones died this game, so he's not in a bad position in terms of his economy. He does have eyes on Starduck's natural base at home to see if Starduck tries and advance in this game economically, but you can see that there's no expansion on the other side of the map. Immortal. Still alive. Shield batteries are full of energy. It's one of the danger positions here where you just keep pounding on those immortal and they just, as their namesake, they just don't die.
Find out why they're really immortal.
There's 23 kills on that one immortal. I think that's the first one. That's the one that's from the beginning, the one that's still injured. It has 3 health points. It got down to 3 health points. It still lived.
Yeah, and there's nothing really Reaver could do unless maybe he wants to go into Spire production. That would actually be really decent because it's not really that much. Yeah, there's a lot of stalkers. Yes, but actually, my but it's the disruptor.
Yeah, it catches a couple of roaches. Could have been a lot worse. Especially since Esriver did not see it coming. Alright, it's focusing the Disruptor and it's going to get picked up. The Immortal just about manages to survive again. It's up to 27 kills, by the way. Oh, the Queen. It was a little too focused on what it was doing. And Esriver is in a lot of trouble because what Starduck has is pretty frightening right now. See, do we have a cancel? No, that was a kill on the hatchery. Alright. Esriver, for the first time in this game, starting to look like he's in trouble.
Oh, and now that natural's gonna get threatened.
And Esriver will have trouble reinforcing this with the... What? No, send the drones to the land. They can clear it up. They can clear a path.
Yeah, not with that amount of damage. It wouldn't be like instantaneous. And it's 2 trips each. Oh. Yeah,
no, but he has a lot. He has a lot of.
Yeah.
A lot of drones that didn't have any minerals, so they could have just mined it out.
And that's a bit too late there, but now the drones are gonna get pulled. And somebody forgot Game Heart. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot.
Come on. Come on.
Actually, that was a nice drone drill.
Yeah.
Guess around the Disruptor goes down, but now the drones are
one of the immortal. The immortal finally goes down.
Use the drones! There we go.
This is starting to be a lot of damage, and Esriver is out of army units. He's making more roaches right now, 12 of them. If they pop out, they can actually kill this Protoss army, but Esriver needs to survive until then, somehow, with enough drones to actually continue with the game. And that's not a guarantee at all, because right now he's using them as cannon fodder, but... oh! Nice catch on these stalkers. Few of the roaches coming in from behind because they were made in the natural base. So Esriver doesn't have all of his forces in one position.
And right now,
spawning pool gets threatened.
Little sentries as well. Thing is, I don't think there's enough here. Oh, actually, quick gets surround, especially with these vials raining down.
Oh, he's going to be bugging.
And now Reaver's got no workers. He only has 35 minerals. This is all his forces here.
He's done.
Does he?
I don't think he realizes it yet. He's focused on the fight. He doesn't realize that he's lost all of his drones and doesn't have any minerals to make anymore. There we go. GG's gold. Whew, that was a 12.5-minute cannon rush.
Yeah. Do we count that as macro?
I mean, maybe that was his version of macro game. Maybe that's what he meant. All right. So Starduck takes up our first map here. Server was in a really good position throughout that game, but he falls into the thing that you kind of always fall into, which is you try to get that immortal, and when it gets to shield range, you can't be there. You can't, because you're just taking free damage now. Ephemeron is going to be our next map.
So how was your week, Steel?
God damn it, this fucking interface. I said spectator, and it just... Fucking hate this interface. Fucking make. See, while you're loading in, I can make you a spectator, but as soon as you jump into the lobby, the remove from lobby option appears. And it appears right under where make spectator is. Fucking hate this interface. Morralegos. Nice. Who's beeping me on Discord?
It's just
no.
Hey, we're casting now.
What?
What? No? Okay.
Alright. Starduck seems to have trouble,
Blizzard!
I can't even invite him. Yep, there he is. Blizz. Alright. See if both players are ready. Oh, that's wonder. Starduck is going to cannon rush again. He's like, what you promised? $500 Starduck cannon rush. What?
I said it's supposed to be. I bet $500 the Starduck cannon rushes.
You need to work on your.
The game was starting. I was trying to.
It was more confusing than actually a challenge. Okay. Astropro is saying LE stands for Lapras Evolution.
That's a Pokemon reference, Steel.
Thank you for saving me on that, because I had no idea what that meant.
You're welcome.
All right, everyone. Welcome to Ephemeron LE. LE, of course, stands for Lapamas. What was it? What's my Lapras Evolution, if you will. And in the southeast corner of the map, going pool first as you should, are Orange Zerg, representing Winter Gaming Ladder Heroes and current reigning Master Swan Open champion, S-River. And on the same side of the map, cannon rushing once more, it is our Pink Protoss from Veterans of Risk. It is Starduck. Actually, S-River should be able to get that pylon down before, Stardock realizes it and cancels. No, but you continue the thing. I don't know. Was that supposed to be a fake out or what? I don't know.
Oh! So when the pylon was up on the high ground, he had the power field down on the bottom ground, so he immediately put a cannon there and immediately blocked it off. That's the thing in the middle. That's a cannon.
Yeah, I know, but it's still just one cannon on the low ground.
He's generally not about low cannon rush. It's the proxy gateway as well.
Yeah.
That's what also does it. But I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So why did he cancel? Because he had cannons building there.
No, they were pylons. They were blocking off, so they couldn't get there.
Ah, okay.
But it should go down because there's no high ground vision here.
Yeah. Queen! It's goddamn queens. Suicidal. Right. Cannon goes down. There are enough pylons here that the gateway will finish. Roach 4 and already up for S-Server. On the way for S-Server, sorry. We have some Lings out, and the Queen, and the Spine on the high ground. Everything on the ground here is under threat. It's one cannon that's gonna have to be cancelled. Another cannon at the back there.
Yeah, this is actually a good hold here from Reva. Should have enough wings. He's got the queens. He denied that high ground vision for the cannon, and yeah, this is pretty much need to go home. Actually, that one cannon at the mineral line, though, I don't think it's powered. It is not.
No, it's not powered. And even if it was very low in health anyway. It would have only killed a few Zerglings before it died. It's S-Server.
Well, now we get to see Starduck's macro game.
Yeah, S-Server is setting up a second base, a ninja base in the south position. Starduck might see it if he has that probe. No, he sends the probe to the third base location to see if there's a base here. Possibly set up another proxy location, because why not? Yep. There's enough Zerglings here to destroy everything. Okay, so Starduck is none the wiser.
Up. You can never keep him out.
Ready.
Get your proxies ready.
That's not a very threatening position, though. Even with Immortals, the shield batteries are going to be far away from S-Server's base. He can take a natural base quite safely. He's going to have map presence with his Zerglings around the map. Basically, anything that Starduck builds in that proxy location is going to have to recall at home to defend. Because he's stuck here. He can't do anything in this position.
Still, with that wall up, he still doesn't know that this proxy's here. So S-Reaver maybe.
Yeah. Or look at how he's splitting his Zerglings around to find it. He knows that there's more to this.
He's making sure that
strongly suspects. He's he's like maybe he went back home and starting to play a macro game. There's like doubt.
No.
And
he's found it.
Okay. This is the Immortal is out. Get some he got some spore crawlers just in case it was a
like
Dark Templar position here.
Void rays. That's generally what cannon rushes go for. After it's just mass void rays.
But then you usually have to put them in close proximity with shield batteries. You know?
Yeah. And actually, this is quite punishing because it's okay. Now the roaches are on their way. There's a couple of ravages spawning as well.
Yeah, this time S-Server is massing up his forces. He doesn't want to just jump on top of the Immortal and Stalker. He wants to really trap them.
Ooh.
spines for some extra backup. A spore right here would be really nice. Something to zone out the warp prism.
Oh, this disruptor though. If he could get a money shot.
It could be SRS jumping over the double down. Okay, gets 3 roaches. That queen is kind of getting stuck behind. SRS retreating to the spine range. Again, doesn't want to throw away his units now. Want to build up a force and just surround. Another immortal is on the way. He's about to be facing 2 of them. 1 spine crawler goes down. SRS is on the move out. Trying to surround this, but he's fighting in shield battery range, so pretty much free damage for now. Depowers the pylon, but was that a cannon?
Yeah, it was a shield battery.
No, it shouldn't.
Still doesn't know his Protoss.
Okay, Starduck eats up a few bile shots.
He has got another purification over ready, so
Starduck sending a stalker to see if there's another base here. He still doesn't know about the actual real natural of Esserver. Over there. Oh! The disruptor gets picked up, but the immortal is going to go down. Oh, but Esserver, you crazy bastard! He jumped on top of that disruptor and killed it. Oh, that was so close. Alright, Spire. I like it.
yeah, no, there's no anti-air here. Oh, Purification over gets 1 queen.
Yeah, Stalker. There are a few Stalkers, but yeah, I think it's for Corruptors though, for Esserver.
Oh, actually, this might be a nice round. Needs to micro his units.
Now, if you get a few Corruptors just to zone out the Warp Prism, suddenly this fight is a lot more goes a lot more in your favor. But we saw Colossus there being made for a second. But no, it got switched to another. Disruptor. Oh.
Warp Prism, where are you?
It's at the back there. It's not participating. Not a lot of anti-air anymore for Starduck, but Esserver still hasn't made anything from that Spire. Kind of,
he's only got enough minerals to make 2 Mutalisks, so.
I don't think it's going to go muted. I think Corruptors is a better idea here.
Oh, try to get the surround with the Lings on the Immortals. Oh, but that purification over!
Oh! Such a great shot. And Esserver is stuck with he's armyless. That's it. That was game. That is so disgusting. God damn this Starduck.
Why you gotta be so cheesy? Well, 4 meters on the way now.
Oh,
5 meters.
might kill the eggs. Oh, he's not killing the eggs though.
Still, actually, if he just keeps on making Mutalisks here, he should actually be in an alright position. There's no more.
Remember, Starduck still doesn't know about the second base.
Oh, now he knows about the Mutas, and oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, he has enough Stalkers to defend this. Defend the Mutalisks.
Protoss, please!
That Warp Prism is very low on health.
Yeah, where are these Mutas?
Down. He's massing them up in the middle between the bases, in the south position, just to make sure he gets a mass of them, because he can still kind of win this.
That amount of Stalkers.
Okay, Starduck now knows that there's another hatchery on the map, because he destroyed all of Esserver's bases here. It doesn't know yet about that cloud of Mutalisks. Okay, the cloud of Mutalisks goes back, Tries to catch the War Prism. Yeah, no, he's going to go against the Stalkers. That is a big idea. A very big idea, I think.
Yeah, and pulling the probes as well, possibly not the best.
Yeah, I mean, if he tanks shots... Okay, he gets the War Prism, but now he's back. No, get away from there. Get away from there. Get away from there. Don't go for the Stalkers. He thinks that if he kills all the Stalkers, then he has enough firepower, but Stalkers are much easier to make than Megalisks. Oh, he's...
I think this is going to be GG.
Yeah. He still had a chance. If he didn't go for the Stalkers, I just... Oh boy, that was disturbing. I honestly thought Estrover would have been in a much better position against Starduck's cannon rushes, because Starduck's cannon rushes are getting ridiculous.
Ugh.
All right. So
It's
Starduck moving out.
It's not necessarily the cannon rushes, it's the proxies that will kill you.
Yeah. Yeah. But the cannon rushes kind of force you to not be prepared for anything else. Because you have to be busy at the beginning of the game defending against the cannon rush instead of, getting your units ready. Alright, so this is not Estrover's end in the tournament. We do have a double elimination bracket today. So this is not where you usually find our reigning champions in the lower bracket from the first round, but it could still come back to this. I won't be surprised if it's going to be another Starduck versus Estrover final. See if we have any series plural of series open. People are surprised Starduck isn't 4.9k MMR yet. Look, this is what happens when you cannon rush. You get a lot of MMR really quickly, and then you hit a ceiling. It's the glass ceiling of.
Oh my god! I want to see
Oreo
cannon
versus.
Rushes. I want to see Oreo versus Starduck. That would be awesome.
Wait, isn't Oreo like a way higher MMR? Yeah, you're checking.
Check on my pets list.
Yeah, it's GM. So.
I mean, once you get up there, it's generally. I mean, he's 5.1k at the moment.
Yeah, Esther is saying, I feel like I should have won both of those games. Yeah. Yeah, you were in pretty good position for both of these. This is the fickle mistress of cannon rushes and proxies. I think Estrover wasn't prepared for the disruptors.
Yeah.
And they got way too much work done. Alright, so everyone is currently in game. That was the risk. I took that risk when I decided to cast the start of this river. But I don't care. It was a good series. Okay, so Papa Panda versus Gravity is finished.
Yes.
You should have Papa Panda versus JKM. Papa Panda winning 2-0 versus Gravity. JKM, a new appearance in the tournament. We haven't casted them before, so we no idea what to expect here. Yeah, we do have a few new appearances here. We got JKM. We have Extinci or Zdinci. How do you pronounce it? Zdink.
Extinct.
Is instinct?
Extinct.
Extinct. No, there's no T.
Extinct. Whatever.
Extinct. It's extinct. And my body is a new appearance as well. So JKM is from Germany. Master Swan. We got our Papa Panda, who's a diamond Zerg from Taiwan. Greatest name in esports. Remember that. So it's Taiwan versus EU. Is that US West? Question mark.
Maybe even Europe.
No, I don't think Taiwan has a good connection with Europe.
Be Europe, US West or Singapore, maybe.
Mm-hmm. It's Exoxtinct. Exoxtinct. That's it. That's his in-game name. Exoxtinct. Look, I come up with his names. JKM is inviting me to the lobby.
So he can play US West, you said.
What?
The lobby.
Oh, okay. It's pronounced as extinct. Okay. So you were right, Quirky.
Yeah, I'm always right, Steel.
You close the lobby? Because I can't join it.
It says you're in. Oh, wait, that's...
No, I'll just jump in. There we go.
Wait, who's Lock? And why is he in?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's ask.
There we go. Okay,
I just jumped into their lobby or something.
XD. Yeah, so they're
Right.
about the same ping to US West. That's cool.
Kuro, your host, by the way. Change game privacy. Let's see if everyone is ready. Hopefully, we won't have any big server issues. It's always a risk when you have players who come from different corners of the planet. I know the planet doesn't have corners. I know it's not a flat thing. Doom of Malantai. These are really good players, by the way. And they're not bad.
Satellite, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's not playing, he's adminning.
Right. Why isn't he playing, by the way? Yeah.
Because he's admitting!
Never stopping before. All right, everyone. Welcome once more to World of Slippers, the best mattress store in the Koprulu sector. Introducing our brand new line of disruptor beds with
Wanna have an explosive night's sleep?
Wanna have an explosive night's sleep?
Wanna feel purified?
Wanna get purified by our purifier novas? Periodically purifies you while you sleep. World of Slippers, the best mattresses in the Koprulu sector. Get your mattresses ready in the southwest corner of the map. Representing Charge Gaming, all the way from Germany, a brand new appearance in the tournament are Purple Terran. Give it up for JKM. And in the northeast corner of the map, with a pool first, are Orange Zerg and one-time STO champion from Platinum Heroes. Give it up for Papa Panda. Greatest name in esports. Can't argue with that.
No.
I will hear it. You can't argue with that because I will hear no argument about that. I will literally deafen myself and not hear an argument about that.
This is interesting for Papa Panda. He went pool first, so he's looking to deny this natural from going down. But with the Reaper,
he only makes 4 Zerglings though, so it's not committed.
Yeah, you don't commit heavily to this, but if the Reaper decides to leave, this may actually be. Yeah, I think JKM has spotted this. He did have the SCV across the map, so should be able has the Reaper at home. Unless he miscontrols and gets surrounded by 4 Zerglings, it shouldn't be.
Yeah, and Papa Panda knows that the Reaper is there, so he's not going to just risk his Zerglings needlessly. Right, speed is on the way. Third base for Papa Panda. He's not going to be able to deny the second base for JKM, so he just expands instead.
Oh,
Zerglings do get in, but it's a bit too late.
Still might go for an SCV. Kill the hill. Does manage to get it.
Oh, they're gonna Reaper! They're gonna Reaper! They're gonna Reaper!
Whoa.
That was close. 5 health points on that Reaper. One more hit. It will be done. Yeah, that's not a bad catch. It's a bit of a timing thing. If you manage to sneak in there, 5 seconds earlier, maybe 10 seconds earlier. And, we were delayed that command center for a while. But again, this is not like a big deal. Because it's it's a turn command center. You don't kill it. You just delay it for a second. Steam is on the way for JKM. And quiet, an early Viking just to clean up some overlords.
Yeah, I'm only making a couple of Hellions here. It's not going like the full gotta build like up to 8 Hellions. You usually see with a 1-1-1. But now he's transitioning into his bio play, which seems to be the standard. We're on the way here for Papa Panda, so looking to start getting up to his next tech choice, and whether he wants to go for those Hydras. It's Hydras of Mutas. That's generally your 2 tech choices here. So it's going to be interesting to see what he decides to go for. He's going to go for Roaches instead.
I think it just... Did he scout any of the bio build? Oh, he scouted nothing in JKM's base. He doesn't know that he's up against bio. So, I mean, if he did, then just get a painting nest and you were in a decent position. But right now he's getting roaches against a steamed bio army with tank backup. I don't know. It's gonna be a rough hold for Papa Panda against that kind of push.
That's so if he gets enough roaches, and well, with the Ravages as well, they can pile the tanks onto the back from the back line, and good, nice selling front line here.
Nice baby kiwi here. Oh, they all bunch up there at the last second. 6 drones down. And he's gonna lose all of this, no. Which is just kind of something you have to do. He's gonna kill your drones, you gotta kill all of his aliens at least. But look at the army supply at this moment. Papa Panda is joining hard, but JKM is just getting his first wave of bio prepared. It's gonna have steam, it's gonna have +1 armor and weapons. It's going to have combat shields and tank support and medivacs.
And now, with Papa only just dying his +1 melee, and he's actually not making any roaches. He's getting roach speed, but I see no roaches at the moment. So I think he's wanting. And we did see him get the Baneling nest, so he might be going just for Ling Bane for the moment, which will actually be decent against this if he can get the tanks to not fire on the banelings.
If he makes banelings.
Yeah, if he makes banelings.
Yeah.
That does know the army is
speed, now. Yeah, now he knows. It's on creep. JKM is not cleaning creep though. He's moving right on creep. If Papa Panda had banelings right now. There's only one tank here for defense. JKM. There you go. Here comes the banelings.
Getting your drop load as well, so...
There's a second tank now. Are the Marines going to run right into banelings?
Well, banelings being isn't done yet, and now with that tank setup, it's going to be so hard for him to engage on this assist.
But they're starting to get away from the tanks, the Marines are.
Baneling speed is almost halfway done. The tank... gotta clean up the Marines!
Marines are killing the drones in the natural though. Nice split of forces there by JKM. Does a lot of damage. 20 drones dead. So
and getting the third as well is really good. Putting Papa back like a very, very far in this matchup.
Yeah. So he gets a hatchery, he gets the Roach Warren, he gets a couple of queens, he gets 20 drones. This is a big deal. So yeah, he sacrificed a lot of Marines and a tank for it, but worth it.
Oh, but meanwhile, that was the Dropper Lords. It's getting some lings into the main. I only getting 2 drones though.
Is it enough to send JKM back though? Oh, those banelings.
Maybe.
Banelings in JKM's base. Oh, down. Could have been a lot worse. Look at how many were stacked on top of each other there. Oh boy. So we see. Oh, we're getting Boro. We're gonna see some Boro banelings here. If we get to that. No, he's touching the Boro right here. This Satcheries might get sniped. Oh! 2 more down on top of the bio. That's some great connection. This bio disappears, but there's enough remaining to continue the push, especially with the tanks here. Not a lot of else for Papa Panda to work with, and GG is cold.
Yeah, just the move out there from JKM was really good. Papa not really deciding what he really wanted to go for. He had the Roach Warren down, then he had the Baneling nest, and it was just really indecisiveness here from Papa Panda that possibly cost him the game.
I think it's mostly the fact that he wasn't scouting. He didn't see anything in the in JKM's base. Didn't know what JKM was going for. Look at this. It's 9 minutes 30 seconds. This is shorter than the Cannon Rush proxy build we saw earlier. That's the timing. That's that Terran bio timing. +1/1, plus Stim, combat shield, medivacs, tanks as backup. If you don't have banelings ready on creep, you're done. You're done now. Alright, so Triton is going to be our next map. Also, Dali subscribed for 17 months, so here are your 17 ducks. No, quacks. Dali, 17 ducks. Yes, you win 17 ducks. Woo! Woo!
Ready for responsibility!
You have the backyard to host them, I believe. Right. Quack, 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 quack. There you go.
Just a couple extra. Triton.
Is JKM the one setting up? Because I see them in game. Alright. Looks like everyone's here.
Give group ref.
Give group ref. Give group the power. Group needs the power. Alrighty. Looks like they're good. Panda's ready. JKM's ready. We are ready. Let's go. Boop, 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 boop. Meow, meow, meow. Maybe that's we need a voice pack for StarCraft where the countdown is quacks. Get on it, modders! Need the duck mod. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Triton. LE. Triton is, of course, the Tritoniest of all the maps. And LE, in case you did not know, stands for Liquid Energy. Liquid Energy. That's what Protoss drink. Liquid energy. The best the Protoss can get. In the northwest corner of the map. We're representing... Hold on, I had it right here. Charge Gaming. Our Purple Terran. Currently up 1 in this best of 3 series. In their very first debut appearance in the tournament. It's JKM. In the southeast corner of the map, the one-time Ducklings Open champion from Taiwan, representing Platinum Heroes, not Proxy Tempest Heroes. It's a different thing. It's a different PT. Platinum Heroes. Our Orange Zerg is Papa Panda. There's too many abbreviations in the gaming world. Even in the StarCraft scene, there's just too many, and it's so confusing. I see PD, and I think Proxy Tempest. I think Phoenix Tears. It's like it's so confusing. All right, so Papa Panda again opening up with a pool first. JKM has his base ready. What's that?
Reaper.
No, we're gonna skip the Reaper this time.
Going straight into whatchamacallit, reactor instead.
I mean, these Zerglings do have a chance to delay this this command center for a bit. There are backup SCVs around, so it shouldn't be too bad, especially once that
Oh, but the RNG.
barracks pumps out Marines. Oh, yep, there you go. There's that delay. But the wall goes up. JKM will have to wait for these Marines to be prepared and
He's
maybe
going
send some
to
backup with them. Look, Papa Panda is tucking the Zerglings away. Doesn't want to just lose them. I think Papa Panda is expecting the Reaper. He just doesn't understand what the Reaper is. And, oh, look at that! Papa Panda is making 18 Zerglings and a Baneling nest.
You know what time it is. It's my favorite time as a Zerg.
Spin burst. All right, Zergling speed is about to finish. This is what you get for not having a Reaper on the map. You don't see this coming. No bunkers at home. Even manages to save the Overlord. Jumps on top of these Marines, surrounds them. 4 of them go down. More of them go down.
Kill the base! Kill the base!
Yes, surrounds the SCVs. Didn't even make Banelings.
Didn't need to.
This is what
happens. Bust is where you don't need to make any Banes.
The best bust is the one where the Terran bust themselves.
Oh, he did make Banelings. Yeah, already taking down 13 workers, and
and the boss doesn't even begun yet. This was just a lucky start.
That was just Zergling harass.
Yeah.
He needs no. He set the Banelings up first because they could get sniped, and now you don't have enough to break into the base. I mean, you do have enough Zerglings, and then use that one.
But he splits them and they go for the SCVs. This is a tremendous amount of damage. This could end the game.
Mate.
Oh, he takes out a bunch of Banelings there.
But yeah, so many SCVs going down. Only 5 workers left.
They don't really have a lot of workers to kill either.
Oh.
Okay. JKM checks this corner. Still manages to kill a few more Marines. And look at the supply now. 5 workers to 31.
Look at the income advantage.
Yeah, in which Papa Panda has income.
Yeah.
Oh boy. JKM is down to 5 workers and a mule. And a dream.
Oh.
Panda's making roaches. He's on 3 bases. Remember, JKM hasn't scouted beyond that first SCV scout. So has no idea what's going on in Papa Panda's base right now. There's nothing on the map. 6 army supply. They have 6 Marines at the moment. The combat shields on the way, but no medivacs yet. Because there's this. I mean, actually, JKM does have the gas.
Yeah, but he just doesn't have the minerals. That's the problem.
There you go. Now, there's the medivac now.
Yeah, but it's going to be here in time. I mean, there's another wave of Zerglings and Banelings coming.
Yeah, Papa Panda made roaches, but hasn't let the foot off the Zergling pedal. The Linkbane machine. He's gonna bust again.
Yeah, well, Medevac is out, but it is low energy, and even if you can do that, the Banelings can connect them and just absolutely destroy them.
The thing is, JKM can now use steam, so this force of Marines just became a lot more effective.
I'd like to see like a couple of Marauders as well to tank the Baneling shots as well.
How many? He only has 2 barracks, eh? I don't know. Because Marauders, they're good against the Banelings for this one instance, but they're not really good against Zerg in other areas. Just in general. Maybe if there's a lot of roaches and you have a lot of Marauders, you're in a decent spot, but at this low economy,
yeah,
it really needs to just pump out Marines and not and keep the gas for just, you know, trying to get back into the game. Making tanks, medivacs, anything.
He's going to be moving out. This is not going to be the correct decision, but he's going to fly over the Banelings. He should see that. Oh no, he's not going to turn around. Is he looking for the base trade, maybe? There are no Banelings here, so he can't bust.
Yeah, JKM is heading for the third base location. Now going to find out that there's actually a third base there. This is a 1.5 full medivac. It's not a force you want to sleep on, but this is all JKM has at the moment. Once they lose this, they've lost it.
Oh, the Bane's going to bust again. Oh no! Okay, actually this is decent. He'll just get some damage, so nice pickups there.
Okay.
Still, how many Banelings does it take to bust two supply depots and a reactor? And an add-on, I should say.
I believe 4 or 5, something like that.
It's 5.
Okay.
So if he can get...
That was close.
If he can get those supply depots repaired and can well off with these eBays, which would be pretty decent for him. And now JKM's slightly coming back into this game now. Way behind, but he's getting his economy back up.
Yeah, the thing is, by the time JKM makes anything... at least JKM is active on the map, which is good. Making use of these medivacs. So if they manage to catch Papa Panda unprepared and do some really good economic damage, there's a sight of a chance, but look at the worker supply at this point. Papa Panda can lose an entire base with all of its workers and still have double the workers JKM has. So
he's gonna drop into the main instead. That's already spore there to deter that, but he can possibly cancel this.
Pepe is making a drop. He's setting up an elevator in the into JKM's main base. Yeah, there's a cancel. Yep. The Overlord is full of Zerglings, crawling its way into JKM's base. There's pretty much nothing to defend here. Oh, there's some Liberators coming out, but unless they're sieged in position, they're not going to be helping against these Zerglings. Is he switching them into Banelings? I don't know.
I think his attention is somewhere else because
now
that medevac is coming, and the Banelings. Oh, a nice pickup. And now the
Zerglings run into the mineral line. 5-6 SCVs dead. Joining the rest of them died already. Oh, the Banelings run into the Marines here. Oh. Some Widowmine shots actually clear a lot of these Zerglings. So the bust is not going to happen, but JKM is stuck on 2 bases.
Oh, the Banelings into the main.
Because of the visual target. Hesitated a little bit too long, though. Okay.
Okay, too bad. Wait, where did 3 drones go down?
Liberator.
The 2 libs.
Yeah, actually, it's a double Liberator.
Yeah.
It's a decent position. They can back each other up. Papa Panda doesn't even need to fight on this part. This is a half-mined base anyway, and he's double expanding away from here. Thing is, JKM is going to be very active out on the map, trying to get back in the game. So, yeah, Papa Panda will have to slip up a few times before JKM can actually squeeze a win out of this, but there's always a chance. And look at that, JKM has doubled the army supply. It's equal on upgrades. catching Papa Panda unprepared. He has the armor right there, and he's going to abandon this base to its fate. Just to die. 14 drones down.
Come on, there we go. I like waiting for the...
And it's like leaving the Marine to die down there.
I think we can die. But...
Yeah, I died.
Well, now Papa Panda's transitioning into Hydra's, getting that Spire as well, so he's going to be starting to get possible
what happens
boards.
even after losing those 15 drones, he was double the army, worker supply.
Now the army supply is pretty even.
Yeah.
That's weird, and he's going to lose that Overseer. Ooh.
Yeah, but these forces do sneak around that Medivac. And they're going to be elevatored again. This is 1 Baneling and 6 Zerglings.
Yeah, well, with those barracks building in the main of JKMs, it shouldn't be too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you should spot this out, like, gives more vision, at least.
Okay, try to move in here. Oop. Realizes there's everything here, so just back away. His base being remade. JKM sees this. Not going to try and jump on top of it. Good clean creep cleaning by JKM so far. Papa Panda's creep spread has been pushed back quite a bit. The Zerglings is coming in, gonna catch a few add-ons. Benning's not rolling into the mineral line.
It's like a half mine base, so it's not really that.
Well, there's a lot of SCVs there.
That's true.
Wonder...
oh, look at this force from JKM.
Yeah, but thing is, I thought what Papa Panda was going for was you roll the Baneling first, get a hit, and then use the Zerglings to finish the job. That's a pretty scary turn force, especially with the Widow ones.
Oh, but that's a scary Zerg force. I mean, look at all...
He does have Overseer. Oh, he's gonna get us around here. He's gonna come in from behind.
But there are Widow Mines in the back.
What about the Widow Mines? And some of these are already been triggered. He's splitting up his forces. Yeah. Oh, the Widow Mines are gonna kill the Marines! Oh! The Marines died to a Widow Mine.
Oh, this is looking bad for JKM, but he managed to defend now. He should be good.
While this is happening, Papa Panda is just droning up. He just made 14 drones. That's how confident he is. Like, yeah.
And now getting an Ultra Cabin as well. Like, he's got all his tech options. Like, you go for mutas, you can go for Broodlords.
What happens when you've been 75 workers the entire game?
Yeah, that is true.
JKM finally setting up this third base. It's already under attack. Should be able to clean this up entirely. Behind, while this is going on, the Ultralisks are being made. Chitinous plating is halfway researched. Pathogen glands as well for infestors. JKM is going up to 3-3 bio upgrades, but I don't know, starting to lose the siege position because JKM is mining out. And Papa Panda is just expanding more and more.
Oh no, the wall's open!
And it's Hydralisks and their tanks, so they can't. Yeah. Those Marines are playing dangerous game here. As the Chitinous plating is finished, where the Ultralisks at, he's got a couple of them. 3 of them actually, and not looking anymore. The crackling upgrades, what's the same? I think it is about adrenal glands. There we go. JKM going to try and set up a base there again. Papa jumps on top of these tanks and closes the gap before the tanks even sieged. Got his Ultralisks just hugging everything. Chitinous plating is finished. E3 is on the way. GG is called. Papa Panda.
Makes it
Showing
to
us
side
his-
way above one.
Yeah, he's not going to go down easily. Woo! There we go. So we have a game number 3. That was a 17.5-minute game. JKM held off pretty well considering they were they were down to 5 workers against a 3 base Zerg. In the meantime, elsewhere on the bracket, we have Extinct versus Mabadi. Extinct going 2-0 against Golo, and Mabadi going 2-1 against the Kyojin. All of whom went down to the lower bracket. Have a chance to resurface once more. The lower bracket is a series of best of ones, except the last of the lower bracket series is series the plural series. She's a best of 3. 3. Count to them. 3 games. Right, JKM has to relog. So, what do you think JKM is going to do now?
Honestly, don't know.
Because Papa Panda kind of figures out, okay, so you're going with Bioterran. I just need a lot of banelings, harass you early on, and I'm good. But for starters, I think JKM should make a Reaper. It's a pretty powerful unit in the game. Not necessarily in terms of firepower, but in terms of just, showing you what's coming on the other side of the map. Alright, so Disco Bloodbath is going to be our next map. All here, right? Yes. First, there it is. Quirky?
Yeah, coming. So, got distracted.
Get in.
I'm coming, Dad! Come on. Didn't let me do what I wanted to.
Group. Make Kuro ref. Group. Why? Stop interrupting group.
Group, stop distracting group.
Group, stop distracting group. Cruel. Alright, see if our players are ready. JKM is ready. Papa Panda is ready. Let's go. Now, JKM is, of course, a Masters player. I don't know the exact MMR. I'm assuming it's no more than 4.9k because, it's just the rules of the things. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Disco Bloodbath, the discoiest of all the bloodbaths. Or the bloodbathiest of all the discos. You decide. LE. Now, LE, in case you did not know, stands for luxury executor. Luxury executor. That's when you don't have a regular executor as a Protoss, you have a luxury executor. Like Artanis. Artanis is a very luxurious executor. Not like the other ones were like frumpy.
It's the executor in StarCrafts.
Yeah. He's an embezzler. He is.
Yeah. That's why he's a luxurious executor.
Yeah. Anyway, in the southeast corner of the map, representing Charged Gaming. Their very first appearance in our tournament, currently sideways 1-1 in the best of 3 series of today's Master Swan Open, which is the number 29. Give it up for our purple Terran, JKM. And in the northwest of the map, going to hatch before pool. Our Orange Zerg, representing Platinum Heroes. Give it up for the greatest name in esports, Papa Panda. What? You just canceled the pool.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, it was already super late and now it got delayed even more. JKM does make a Reaper this time. Let's see if JKM skips the Reaper at home. No, looks like that Reaper is going to the side there. Just check if there are any proxy hatcheries around. And then we'll go and, or, you know, Zerglings hiding in those corners. And then we go to the outside of the map and then see the timing on the hatcheries and we're like, oh, wait. Oh, no, actually the Reaper will not see anything. This may be even worse than the last game. JKM doesn't know.
Oh.
Papa Panda has the potential to be a macro. He got away with the greatest of grades. Wow.
Oh.
If JKM just tries to play a regular Terran timing here, he would have been in so much trouble. And this scan shouldn't be revealing. I mean, the fact that there's no gas on the second, maybe.
I mean, that's standard.
Yeah, I don't. This scan looks very standard.
Preferably being used for a meal, probably. Get that econ up and running.
I'm just saying in terms of like.
Oh,
yeah, JKM is shouldn't suspect that anything weird is coming out. That Papa Panda has 3 bases set up. And he's up 5 workers already, getting a Roach Warren. This is like a very greedy Roach build. Shit. There you go, there's the lair. At 4 minutes into the game.
Ooh. And getting 2 Evo Chambers as well, he's looking for this timing.
Yeah. JKM is just playing just very the same kind of push. It worked in the first game, but Papa Panda was like, okay, I see what you're doing. I'm gonna be ready. JKM does have a nice force of Marines already. Steam is on the way. If JKM moves out on the map right now, that's gonna be a lot of damage, but if this Terran waits for tanks and combat shields or upgrades or anything, that's gonna be trouble. Ergo, there's the Medivac pickup. Okay, this is the window of opportunity for JKM because Papa Panda does not have army units. He's got 6 Zerglings, 3 Queens, and he's starting to make roaches now, 2 at a time. So that's he's still droning as well. This is very dangerous for Papa Panda. He may have played it a bit too greedily.
Oh, just coming in now. Will be spotted by the Overlord, so...
He just joined up! He just made web drones!
Oh no! Papa Panda may have just cost himself the game!
Yeah, he's no larva. He can't make anything.
Oh...
But the game is backing away.
This has just made a game of bad decisions.
It doesn't realize. Look, because JKM doesn't
timing.
know. JKM doesn't know about the 2x. They
JKM
don't know that
doesn't know.
JKM doesn't know that Papa Panda has no army units.
Oh,
they're thinking,
he's got
oh,
these
you
supply
probably
blocked as well. So now he has to spend lava on the Overlords. Oh.
And now, yeah, again.
Okay, now he's making roaches.
Okay, now the larva is ready. Now JKM is going to see this base instead of go. What?
Well, actually,
Wait, what?
he hasn't seen the base, I don't think.
No, I see
Oh,
the
he
crit
has seen
spread. And then...
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. And he's getting another... I mean, and he keeps picking up the Overlords, which is having to get Papa to spend his lava on these Overlords. But now he is... But with his good macro cycle, he's getting those injects down, so he should be able to get some roaches out. Now he's ahead in army supply now, which is good.
Yeah, I started to build the 12 more roaches being made. And these are upgraded roaches. They have +1 range and +1 carapace, so they are going to be equal to the Marines. The Marines just now has the 1-1 and combat shield timing. Stim is being stimmed. No bailings for JKM this time. That's a lot of roaches though. And they looks like Papa is pushing JKM away.
Oh, could cancel this fourth if you wanted to.
That was such a close one. Papa Panda is so lucky. Is in rolling the dice here. Oh.
Oh.
I can see Estrover in the chat in the past. He still doesn't know about the attack there. He still doesn't know that Papa Panda survives this. Okay, here comes the Doom Drop into the main.
Oh, sport. Does so, but Papa's got
full medivac! It's full medivac! It's full medivac! It's full medivac!
Oh no! Oh, the Spore Crawler is MVP right now for Papa, and now with that push of roaches coming into the natural, there's not anything here for JKM to hold. Like, there's no tanks. There's tanks about to pop out, but it's not going to be enough.
Wow.
Papa win this! I know it's Papa had
greedy!
could have won this.
The greedy bastard! Wow!
Oh. Oh, he's got the high ground vision as well. That tank is going to go down.
Not enough fire. There we go.
There's just nothing here to hold. I mean, the roaches are starting to dwindle, and everybody is now just the Ravagers. So,
people in chat are wondering how Papa Panda is still alive. He's not alive. He's winning the game.
He's winning the game. But JKM is barely holding on. But a wave of roaches and zerglings are going to be coming in. And Papa, he's going to win this. After what we thought was going to be the death of him multiple times. I wouldn't say this is a comeback. I think it's pretty much mistakes from JKM there.
No, here's the thing. The mistake was scouting. If JKM scouted the hatcheries at the beginning, they would have known that Papa Panda has nothing to defend. But JKM thought Papa Panda was playing standard, therefore he would have some queens, he would have some lings, maybe banelings, he would have something. They didn't know. JKM didn't know. JKM did not need to pack up those Marines and walk away. They just needed to be there and destroy the main, the entire main, and GG would have been called. But wow. But that was a very I would say it's a mind gamey game, but no, really, because
it was just luck.
It's very blind luck. Very blind luck.
And now we're gonna have Papa Panda versus Stardog.
Papa Panda was lucky that the JKM did not Reaper Scout. Papa Panda was lucky that JKM scanned only the main and didn't see anything weird. Papa Panda was lucky that JKM did not suspect that he has nothing and backed those Marines away. Papa Panda got lucky that
when he did a full round of drones and got dropped, and JKM decided to go home.
He drones just as that drop was happening.
Oh.
Wow. Papa Panda is wow, it's such a lucky bastard. So many moves that should have ended the game here, and Papa Panda just oh boy. I see. This is JKM's only weakness here is the scouting. In both of these, both losses for JKM would have been averted with scouting, I believe. It is my firm belief.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you there.